Well, I hope you're going to be as enthusiastic at the fact they're going to win a bout as you just were with Kira Kamara. You basically gave her the belt.
I didn't give her the belt. She's got the face. Hollywood.
You said keep the belt.
Hollywood, Hayley J.
You just said she could keep it. So she's still effectively champion anyway.
Let's move on.
A dead force defence, a strange kind of crowning of a women's champion. I'm not sure what that was about.
She wasn't
really.
crowned. She's going to look after it.
You gave her the belt.
It just means I don't have to take it home.
That's just unprecedented. But we now move to your main event. Danny Black, a surprise entrant. Didn't even know he was going to be in this tournament until yesterday. Or today, I'm not sure. Was it today or yesterday he found out?
He found out 3 hours before the show.
Really?
Yes.
That close?
Yes.
Wow.
That's what he told me anyway earlier.
So he's 3 hours notice. Danny Black is in a World Championship match. What a story it would be if he could go all the way.
I'm still aggrieved about the Tate Mayfair situation.
What, because Tate Mayfair didn't win? So Danny Black's in the ring. James Ellis. James Ellis touching the IWN World Championship that he may well get to wear if he can get through this contest.
This could propel James Ellis into a category he has never been. This guy, he's ripping it up across the UK right now. He is the brilliance. He has that charisma. He has that style. He holds himself with dignity.
And he gouged Danny Jordan in the eyes to get into this match.
No. I didn't see it. I told you I didn't see it.
It's all great having these massive fancy words about people, but the fact is he had to gouge a man's eyes to get in there. He screwed man like Deriz the last time at Pain and Glory. He screwed Danny Jordan here this evening.
You told me
he's not the kind of person I want as a world champion.
You told me that he hit Mark Haskins with a belt. I was having
no. And that. Good. Well done for reminding me. He hit Haskins in the head with the belt.
Oh, come on. I was just turning around, I had a sip of my drink, and then Mark Haskins was on the floor. I love Haskins, but I didn't see that.
Well, I tell you, when Mark Haskins comes out here, he'll remember. He'll remember what James Ellis did.
The one thing I do know is
that before that happens, we're joined by another stalwart of the IWN's legacy in Chris Ridgeway, a man who went toe-to-toe with Haskins. They both went the distance at Pain and Glory, and that is how they got into the tournament. It's how they made the first round. He survived an absolute technical masterclass with Jonathan Gresham. He managed to hold all 8 legs of the octopus, and he now finds himself just a few minutes away from IWN glory. But I know that James Ellis hiding behind Nels. Nels ain't going to save your pal. Oh look, James Ellis is saying, look, let's all work together. Let's work together. Mark Haskins,
here he comes,
who was hit in the head. And Haskins goes straight for Ellis. He does not forget what Ellis did.
Stay here, James. Stay. Relax.
What are you doing? Stop coaching him.
Relax.
Why are you coaching him?
Relax.
Why are you coaching him?
No, let's have a legitimate contest. I want a legitimate world champion.
Let's listen to what the fans want.
The following contest is a full-weight elimination match for the IWN World Championship. Introducing first, from Lewisham, England, weighing in at 160 pounds, he is the kid without fear, Danny Black.
The graduate.
And
could be his big night.
From Swansea, Wales.
Why does Nels do that?
190 pounds, the brilliance always wins gold, James Ellis. And his opponent, weighing in at 185 pounds, representing Stinger and Northwest Strong, Chris Ridgeway. And his opponent, weighing in at 180 pounds from Malvern, Worcestershire, he is Overkill, Mark Haskins!
Well, the stage is set. The stage is set. And as soon as Mark Haskins got opportunity, went straight for James Ellis's head. He was going to rip his bonds off. Quite rightly so. Belt didn't even go. I think Haskins might have thought the belt went. He was very eager. Tom Scarborough, head official, holding aloft the IWN World Championship. We are about to crown a new champion, Billy Wood. This is the moment. Who is going to succeed Rob Lynch as champion of IWN?
The first champion since the end of 2019.
Goodness,
when we decided to close the company. We said, this is it.
Timed that well. Timed that well, didn't we?
We did.
Because then everybody closed, yeah.
It did. But we're back now, and we have stormed back from September to now with some of the most electric nights in professional wrestling.
Speaking of electric, what's the opposite of electric? James Ellis is sat to my left-hand side of the bar. He's just sat there. Oh, he's asking for a shot. The crowd want him to take a shot. Is he actually going to? Well, no one to get Mark Haskins out there to have a shot with him. I'm sure he'll down one with him. Unbelievable.
A drunk world champion. I've never.
And he sits back down again. He's going for another shot. We're supposed to have a world championship match. This is making a mockery. An absolute mockery, Billy Wood.
Fair play. They are jabronis.
You just call our audience jabronis.
Tickets are on sale for Parade of Champions right now.
Yes, please support this man. Please support this man who just called your jabronis. Please do. Well, James Ellis is not even in the ring, but he can't be counted out, right?
Hey.
There's no count outs, and there's no.
Telling you off.
What for?
Don't talk about brilliance like this.
What did he just say?
There's no count outs, Ricky.
Yeah, there's no count outs. I just said there's no count outs.
Hold on.
It's easy for him to say, well, he's not even in the ring, isn't it?
What a technical masterpiece here. Oh, wow.
Ridgeway, Haskins and Danny Black. We've seen what Ridgeway and Haskins can do. We've seen that in Pain and Glory, and we've seen it throughout the years. And this is an absolute grapple fest. It's worth remembering, all four men in this contest have already gone once before.
Wow, look at
Ridgeway.
this.
And then look at Haskins, both trying to tie each other. The thing is, you've got three men in the ring at the same time. Any pinfall, any submission, someone is going to be eliminated. James Ellis won't be eliminated because he hasn't got in the contest yet. He's just sat outside with the bar having a shot.
He's all right.
He's all right.
He's scouting.
He's not scouting, he's being a coward. He's being a coward. Scouting.
He's getting his timing right.
Goodness me. Danny Black with a kick, sending Ridgeway down on the outside, leaving it just Haskins and Danny Black. All four men have already fought this evening. Haskins the most recent. Danny Black's had a bit more recuperation time.
There has to be a level of disadvantage for that, Ricky. That Haskins.
Certainly for Haskins, he was in absolute war with John Oliver. And James Ellis, oh look at James Ellis! Trying to get rid of Danny Black, trying to cover Mark Haskins. But what was the point of that? Explain to me why he did that. He could have, Danny Black could have eliminated Haskins. Why did James Ellis pull him off, so to speak? Is this a game? But James Ellis is doing some weird things here, Billy. This is for the IWN World Championship. Take it more seriously.
It's a tactic. He is taking it seriously.
But by stopping pinfalls, why would you? Why is he doing this? What is James Ellis's problem?
He just wants to get the pinfalls from
himself. Yeah, but it's not a fatal four-way. So why would he stop a pinfall? There'll be less people in the ring. James Ellis has lost it, man. That shot's gone straight to his head. Look at Ridgeway. Ridgeway and Haskins. Two of the bona fide parts of the foundation that IWN was built on. You said Mark Haskins was Mr. IWN. You'd have to say that Ridgeway would be a very, very close second.
Here we go. Vintage Mark Haskins.
Absolutely, Mark Haskins, he's feeling it. He knows he couldn't beat Ridgeway in size at the time limit the last time they met, and Ridgeway will know the same thing. So surely they must be looking at each other as very stiff competition.
They know it. They both know that to win this championship, they're going to have to go through each other.
Yeah.
We all know that this is elimination rules. Maybe James Ellis doesn't know that. But
and there's Ellis again! I mean, that's a bit wise. At least wasn't a pinfall. He's trying to eliminate Ridgeway by sneaking a victory. Oh, he's running to Haskins. That's a mistake. Mark Haskins has been waiting to get his hands on James Ellis since the beginning of this contest. Now James Ellis is running to Ridgeway, and Danny Black is bearing down, and Mark Haskins is back in the ring.
You fucked up! You fucked up!
uh-oh.
You fucked up!
And James Ellis' plan, whatever it was, Billy, I believe is spectacularly backfiring as he is taking forearm after forearm after forearm.
That'll sober you up.
And all three of them combine to cover James Ellis, who finds himself, like he has been for most of the contest, back on the outside of the ring. Haskins takes away the leg of Ridgeway. Danny Black flies over looking for Hurricanrani.
We've seen this before!
Mark Haskins! Mark Haskins! He can eliminate them both here at the same time. Submission on Ridgeway. Submission on Danny Black. Mark Haskins can make this one-on-one in seconds here. And James Ellis with a poke to the eye. Not for the first time. Rolls up Haskins. Tom Scarpa's down. 2. No! Haskins manages to get out. Once again gouging the eye. And a second time to Danny Black this time, gouging his eye. Does the same thing to Chris Ridgeway and again a roll up. What is he doing? Oh, he's been caught! He caught!
He's in trouble here, he's in trouble here.
Ridgeway has caught Ellis. And now Haskins has got his ankle.
Goodness.
Haskins has the ankle, Ridgeway has the neck. And Danny Black's trying to put Haskins to sleep. All 4 men involved in submissions. Anyone can be eliminated here at any moment's notice. You did not envy Tom Scarborough. No rope break. Tom Scarborough saying there's no rope break. There is no disqualifications as far as I understand in this contest. No count out, no disqualification. Pinfall of submissions only. We've seen plenty of submissions here so far. It's one-on-one. Both men want to seize this opportunity to eliminate someone if they can. Mark Haskins rolls through, and this is danger for Danny Black. Danger for Danny Black. Haskins gets him. Black's in real trouble. It's a roll-up, beautifully done by Mark Haskins. Foot was on the rope, but that's not going to stop the count. And Danny Black's eliminated. And Ridgeway straight on it. Danny Black has gone. This is now a 3-man contest for the IWN World Championship. Who is going to win the Super 8? Who is leaving with the gold? Will it be Chris Ridgeway, who's currently got Haskins right in the middle of the ring?
Haskins needs to find the ropes.
He's got to try. The thing is, our rope isn't going to break it up, right? As far as I know, Tom Scarborough did not break up that last submission when it went to the rope. Danny Black had his foot on the rope.
Did he see it?
Not Tom Scarborough, I can't make that call for him. But there's the rope. Look, he's saying. Are you saying, well, there is a rope break? Maybe I misread that situation. I did believe like Tom Scarborough.
I don't know. I don't think Danny Black actually touched the rope, but
I'm not sure about that.
We'll review that later.
I'd like to see the replay of that, please.
Ooh.
Mark Haskins rolls back through, surprises Ridgeway. Well, be that as it may, in regards to the ropes, Haskins could eliminate Ridgeway here, and he's done just that!
Did not expect that.
Haskins is now eliminating quick succession Danny Black and Chris Ridgeway. This is now a one-on-one contest for the IWN World Championship. And James Ellis, who's barely done anything for the last 15 minutes, is now somehow in a position to become world champion. How has he snuck that? Mark Haskins, who went for a war with Jordan Oliver, he's already eliminated Danny Black. He's already eliminated his great rival Chris Ridgeway. He's already taken a title shot to the back of the head. Mark Haskins is an absolute machine. It's a reason we call him a warhorse. There's a reason we call him Overkill. Ellis, 2, and no! Somehow Haskins finds a way to get the foot up. Ellis is beside himself, and I don't know why. He's barely been in this contest. Covering again. Because he's built different. To answer your question, James Ellis, rhetorical as it may well have been, Mark Haskins is built completely different from most wrestlers. The greatest all-rounder IWN has ever seen, a 3-time world champion. He has travelled the globe. There is a reason Billy said he was Mr. IWN. He doesn't know when to quit. He doesn't know when to surrender. And if he can, he will fight until his very last breath.
Ellis is stepping up the game here, though. The intensity's
It's
gone
about
higher.
time. Well, it's about time he did just that, isn't it?
Great champions find their moments. He is going to try and
his
take.
time to
he's
get shots at the bar and have a seat for 10 minutes. Finding his
hating.
moment. I'm not hating on him. He wasn't even in the ring. Trying to sneak his way to this moment.
If he manages to beat Mark Haskins and become world champion, oh my goodness. And it could happen. Look, Haskins is in jeopardy right now.
I'm not saying he's not in jeopardy. I'm just hoping it doesn't happen. I'm optimistic if nothing else. James Ellis has had plenty of time this evening to rest.
You don't do this. Oh, James, you
He
don't
was
do
in
this.
the
You don't do
first
this.
match. But Mark Haskins is a reservoir, an unlimited reservoir of energy. Look at the stamina of Mark Haskins. Mark Haskins has been through 2 wars already, and he doesn't mind going through a third. He knows what it is to win this championship. He knows what it is to defend. He knows how hard you have to fight to win.
The roof is coming off the building.
They can feel it. They know they're in the presence of greatness in the form of Mark Haskins, a true warrior. Is he on the verge of becoming the greatest champion of IWN's history? Its long and storied history, the first 4-time champion. Mark Haskins flying with careless abandon right into the head of James Ellis, pounding him against the walls here of the black box. Mark Haskins rolls him back into the ring. He has to make him submit, or he has to pin him for a 3 count. And James Ellis, the brilliance is suddenly getting very, very dim here in the black box. Hastings, Haskins has him in position. Is he thinking? Yes, he stumps both feet right into the heart of Ellis. Over for the cover. 1, both legs hurt
time.
him. No! No, not on this occasion. Look at Haskins. Haskins is absolutely spent after that. He put every single part of him into those feet, right into the heart of Ellis, and somehow Ellis is still in this.
Ellis just found something. Just something.
Fumes. He felt fumes in the room, I suppose. It's probably the shot. The shot of alcohol probably swirling around in his mouth, and also it may be the fact he hasn't really been in this contest until the last few minutes. Haskins has him up. This is how he would normally finish off the opponent. 2, he doubled him over. But did you see what happened?
Wow.
Haskins pulled the leg so far, Ellis fell out the back. Haskins was so eager, he was so desperate to get the 3 count, Ellis fell out of it.
I now realise why wrestlers put baby oil on themselves. He slipped out of that.
He slipped out of there. But no, Haskins is zeroing in though. He has Ellis right where he wants him. Haskins is getting ready. He's calling for it. He takes off the arm pad. Off the ropes he goes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's Scarborough gets white too.
Oh my goodness.
James Ellis pulled Scarborough. Tom Scarborough pulled into harm's way and eats a devastating forearm from Haskins, who's now checking up on him.
Well, that's him done, isn't it?
Oh, a low blow by Ellis! A low blow by James Ellis. Did you see that this time, huh? Did you see that this time, Billy Wood?
I did.
Yes, well, I'm glad you did. A heinous way.
What in the world?
Actually, well, he's going for the IWN World Title. You haven't won that yet. You've got to pin the man, or you've got to make him submit. You can't just take the title. You're not Kira Kamara. We're not just going to give you the World Championship.
What's he doing with the World Championship?
I don't know what he's doing with the World Championship. It looks pretty obvious, though. He's got a one.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. Levi, you're the monster. This crowd has gone ballistic. Levi, you're the monster.
What is he doing here?
He's saying that's some class. You're not going to win him. No, Levi, no. What did he do that for, Billy?
Oh,
just took Haskins' head off with a clothesline. What is going on? What is going on?
Oh,
Touch of brilliance by James Ellis. Levi Muir just took Haskins' head off.
no way.
Tom Scarborough's at Haskins. No! Roll your shoulder, Mark! Roll your shoulder! God, this is absolute stinks! Travesty! 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 Travesty!
New IWN World Champion, James Ellis.
Disgusting! A disgusting display! This is supposed to be a
A
battle
world champion.
who has stolen it thanks to Levi. What the hell was he even doing out here?
I am speechless.
You're speechless! I'm disgusted! That's the word for it, Billy Wood. Disgust! James Ellis has stolen his way through every single match to become champion. That man is now champion of our company. Are you happy with that? Are you happy with that man carrying our belt?
James Ellis, the 21st man to hold the IWN World Championship.
And the least deserving, I must say the least deserving, he has cheated his way through this. From the very first moment we saw him, he screwed man like DeRees, he screwed Amir Jordan, and this evening thanks to Levi Muir, he has screwed Mark Haskins.
Wow. Ricky, as we go into the parade of champions, the man holding the biggest prize in professional wrestling in the UK, James Ellis is the world champion.
I can't take that away from him. I can't take the belt away. You should take the belt away from him, Billy Wood. But he's world champion. We're going to have to acknowledge it, I'm afraid, folks. Mark Haskins deserved it. James Ellis has got it.